The outsider who became the racing certainty, Liz Truss, arrived in Westminster to find out if all the polls were right that she's new Tory leader and from tomorrow Britain's new Prime Minister. Walking into the hall with the challenger, Rishi Sunak, and from the spring in her step, the result wasn't a surprise.
Rishi Sunak, 60,399. Liz Truss, 81,326. Therefore, I give notice that Liz Truss is elected as the leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party. We'll come up on Friday.
Whoops, no commiserating handshake for Sunak from the winner.
Friends and colleagues, thank you for putting your faith in me to lead our great Conservative Party, the greatest political party on earth.
A tribute to the departing Prime Minister, which elicited a slightly muted response.
Boris, you got Brexit done. You crushed Jeremy Corbyn. You rolled out the vaccine and you stood up to Vladimir Putin. You were admired from Kiev to Carlisle.
But what about the huge challenges this country faces?
I will deliver a bold plan to cut taxes and grow our economy. I will deliver on the energy crisis, dealing with people's energy bills, but also dealing with the long-term issues we have on energy supply. Because, my friends, I know that we will deliver, we will deliver, and we will deliver. And we will deliver a great victory for the Conservative Party in 2024. Thank you. Thank you.
So perhaps not a surprise, she doesn't want an early election. Just give us a sense of how you feel now.
I'm really elated. I mean, it was a really long, hard-fought campaign.
But it's also good that it's over.
As for the loser, he wasn't keen to appear on camera, though he did say on social media that it's right we now unite behind the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss. On a school visit, Labour's leader had a lesson for the almost PM.
She needs to deal with the cost of living crisis, she needs to deal with the fact the NHS is on its knees, and she needs to deal with the collapse of law and order. And there can be no justification for not freezing energy prices.
What's your message to the woman who has dismissed you as an attention seeker who should be ignored? Now she is to be the UK's next Prime Minister.
Well, I genuinely wish Liz Truss all the best. I congratulate her on her appointment as Prime Minister. I know how tough leadership is in the best of times, and we don't live in the best of times. The UK is in probably the worst and most acute crisis of our lifetimes.
Today, Liz Truss got the job of her dreams and she went to Tory HQ this afternoon to say thanks. But goodness, she faces health, diplomatic and economic emergencies. When she moves in here tomorrow, she'll finalise a £100 billion plan due on Thursday to put a ceiling on crippling energy prices, which could turn out to be the most important policy of her time as Prime Minister, however long or short that turns out to be. Robert Peston, News at 10.